Okay, welcome to Piano Barbarians. I am your host, Paul Size. This is the official first episode of the Relaunch. My guest today is Des Irwin. Des is a legend in the nationwide, worldwide dueling piano community. We had an absolutely lovely time talking about working with audiences, improv comedy, staying loose on stage. And something I really respect and admire about Des is her commitment to also training new people how to become a dueling piano bar player, a dueling pianist, or just be a professional musician here in this new climate. So without further ado, here is my conversation with Des Irwin.
Look how great. I mean, it does look great, and that background looks completely fake, but it's real. It's real. See, the flag is waving. You can't fake that on AI.
Yeah.
You can't fake that on AI.
No.
This is the Galena territory.
Des, welcome to Piano Barbarians. We're supposed to do the piano handshake and loosen up with a basic jam.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I was just going to talk to you.
Well, are you ready to loosen up a little? We got to use the pianos. You want like a C blues?
Yeah, sure. I'm
great.
not loose at all.
No, it's good.
My hands feel like they're like.
Was that Chicago blues?
Yeah.
Did we just play Chicago blues?
That's a pretty standard Chicago blues, like Moose Top Walker. Pine Top Perkins.
Pine Top was a Chicago.
Did I say Moose Top Walker?
Moose Top Walker.
His name. I mixed Moose and Pine Top together.
Moose Top
Moose
Walker.
Walker.
No, Moose Top.
Moose Top.
Yeah.
And that's Pine Top Perkins and Moose Walker together. They played in that, and Otis Spann kind of played in that style. And that was...
But what was it about what we were just doing that makes it a style? Like,
the Chicago blues thing?
Was it like, it was like a slow swung boogie woogie, right?
Yeah.
Is that... Are we playing Chicago?
It's a shuffle, like a Chicago standard 12-bar blues shuffle. I mean, it's not just... I think the soloing style is more Chicago blues than it is... So if you think about, like, Louisiana, they would have a different take on that, right? New Orleans style.
Would they be like... Now I'm faking what Dr. John would do.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even try. I like to do the New Orleans. I just am like, oh no.
What's the stride stuff?
It's the stride stuff, but they also do a lot of like rolling. Honestly, it's like Cajun blues. So it's like a country blues. So actually it's kind of like that kind of, there's more of those kind of notes in it.
Yeah.
Right? Or I don't know. Like they mix it up. So like if it was like jambalaya, like an Cajun vibe, like a See, so like you got that.
See, that to me, that's I'll be your Dixie chicken.
That's
if you be in my Tennessee land.
It is. That's like kind of Delta, though.
Yeah.
That's a Delta. It's a little bit Delta blues, Robert Johnson kind of vibe, right?
Yeah.
Like if you think, I haven't listened to Robert Johnson for really
Where is
long
he? Has anyone seen? I can't remember the last time I saw him live.
He sold his soul. He was at the Crossroads. He sold his soul.
Oh no! I swear, I just saw him. I got tickets to Robert Johnson. I don't know.
Oh, it's the wrong Robert Johnson. That man. He had a little cricket hat.
Okay. That was a great musical handshake that we just did. That was lovely.
I like the musical handshake
good.
idea.
We get everybody warmed up. Up for a good story, a recent, unusual, or humorous story related to your music career.
Ooh, which day?
It can't be about flooding. We're going to leave flooding off the table.
No, I mean, it's not even that. I don't even know. In all honesty, I don't even know because it's everything on stage is like weird sometimes, right? Like, I'm trying to think of the last funny that right now. Moose Pine Top. That happens to me on the regular, those
Moose
kinds
top.
of things.
I
Moose Top.
You know what we need? We need a...
I wish that I was on old Moose Top. Sorry.
Sorry. I'm thinking of like a blues name generator. Like Moose Top is a great blues name.
I like it.
You have to admit.
I like it.
If nobody out there is named Moose Top, like it's just like...
So it's like...
An
animal.
Blues. You need an animal with a place.
Okay.
And then
like where you grew up, or like what kind of thing you grew up in.
And then where you grew up can be like your last name. So you can be like Cardinal. Cardinal. What's top? What's the equivalent of top? Like an adverb.
Cardinal Bottom. Walk Wilkins. There you go.
Cardinal Bottom.
Mine would be Coyote Sideways Mountain. I don't know.
My God. No good stories? What was your gig? What? No.
I'm just trying to think. No, I have so many stories.
Well,
it's hard for me to whittle it down. I'm trying to think of like funny. I mean, I just rode in a Blackhawk when I was in Europe. That was great.
You rode in a Blackhawk?
Yeah, I was doing a military thing.
Yeah.
And they let me, they drove me around in a Blackhawk. They flew us. They were going to fly us to another base to do a show.
Blackhawk Des.
Blackhawk Des. Absolutely.
Blackhawk Des. It's a pretty killer blues
That's
name.
A blues name.
Blackhawk Des.
Blackhawk Des. There's my blues name.
Yeah.
Well, what are we going to call you? We got to think of one.
Moose Top.
Moose Top. Now you're Moose Top. Yeah, you are.
All right.
Okay.
So you were in. Wait, you weren't in Europe. You were.
Yes, I was in Europe.
Yeah, doing
for 3.5
there.
weeks.
Yeah.
And I was in Kosovo.
Okay.
And they flew. There was fog for 3 weeks prior.
Okay.
And they said, I don't know. I don't think you're going to get to fly. And I was like, yes, we are. Because I'm always positive thinking.
You wanted to be in the Blackhawk. You wanted to fly. Yeah.
Who gets to fly in a Blackhawk?
Not everybody wants to do that, Des. You could have had musicians with you that were like, whatever we need to do to not do the Blackhawk would be great.
I mean, I could have.
You were pro Blackhawk. You wanted.
We all were. we were all down, and everybody was like, "Please no fog. Please no fog."
Yeah.
And there was literally no fog, and we got to go up there. And as we got closer to our gig, the fog started setting in, and they flew us back, and we couldn't do the gig.
Oh.
And we couldn't have driven to the gig because there's a portion with gorillas, not like those gorillas.
But gorillas like GUE or like fighter people.
I mean, I don't know if that's the actual word. That might be a Desism.
Okay.
But I think, yeah, like there's
some nasties. Some
nasty people that they don't drive.
Yeah.
From base to base in this one area.
Okay.
So I did that. That was really fun.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? On that gig, funny story.
Yes.
Funny, I mean somewhat funny. Our person, he's the entertainment director that picks us up and takes care of us the entire time, took us on his errands, and we went and paid his cell phone bill. And he took us for lunch and took us shopping. The boys had much better luck shopping than I did.
Took you shopping in Kosovo?
Yeah.
All right. You didn't pick anything up?
No, because I, first of all, do not need any more clothes. Okay. And I had a 1 bag limit.
That's true.
Do you know what 3.5 weeks, 1 suitcase for me?
Oh, see, I would love that. I would be so set free. Just being like, this is the one shirt, the one pair of pants, and this is it.
I mean, I tried to break it down, but literally makeup, hair, all that stuff. Boots, it's winter, so it was winter on top of it, so you need a packable puffy, but you need a dress coat because I'm going
you gotta be on stage. Yeah.
It was, I did it, though. Anyway, that was the funny part. The only it was not that funny actually, but I mean, if you had met this guy, he was so stinking funny. He just took us like we were his kids, and he ran his errands during the day. He was great. I don't know. That's my only story that I could think of that's somewhat unique.
This is okay. This is a little bit connected. I'm curious to see if you can relate this category to your time performing on basses. The best seat is on stage. What makes a certain music venue special, where the vibes, subtle details might go unnoticed by someone who hasn't performed there?
I wouldn't say the military gigs. Okay. I would say the ships.
The
Howl at Sea Room.
Playing on cruise ships. Why is this?
I love playing on the cruise ships.
Okay.
Captive audience,
True.
No cell phones.
True.
They're ready to have a good time.
Yeah, they're on vacation night one.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you get to know them. Mm-hmm. So if you didn't get to their request, you can learn it.
Yeah, that's true.
And I mean, and they just want to have a great time. They are so ready.
Yeah.
As opposed to somebody who comes in, has had a crap day at work.
Yeah.
And then they're just it's a lot harder to pull the joy quickly out of that, right?
Sure.
But when you've got a bunch of people ready to go, and private events, I love that.
Yeah.
I love doing private events because I feel like I'm helping create memories.
Yeah. Is there an example of a venue you've done a private event you were like, wow, this is amazing, was expecting the vibes to be this good? Sometimes you show up somewhere, it's like, well, this is obviously a great stage with a great sound system, and it's like easy.
I mean, a lot of the venues like Navy Pier in Chicago, beautiful.
Yeah.
Field Museum was weird. Field Museum because it was so boomy. Sound was so weird. Right by Sioux.
Okay.
And it was impossible to control the level of sound.
Yeah.
It's big venues like that actually, I mean, okay, those are the best ones if you're going to do venues to a certain degree, except for Field Museum, Navy Pier.
But what makes it best because of atmosphere?
Yes, atmosphere.
Yeah.
Atmosphere. Mm-hmm. And the history of those buildings. So I do love to play in really old places.
Yeah, where you get a sense like Moose Top used to play.
I played in Thessaloniki, Greece. I played in some ruins. That was really cool.
I've always wanted to do that. Is to play in some ruins.
Like a Colosseum kind of ruin place. Yeah. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
And then, I play at the Sinsinawa Mounds, but I don't play piano there, although they've got a Steinway there. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But I love venues that have character, and I play Turner Hall in Galena, and it has this just character.
Sure.
So I love old buildings. That's what I like the most about venues like that I've played.
You get a sense that this place is old for a reason.
Yes.
The vibes have carried it from the past to the present and into the future. You want that. You feel like you're a piece of that.
I agree. Yes. And they were built for proper acoustics.
True. Yeah.
So a lot of the newer buildings are not. They're built for banquet conversation, but not for music.
Or not for it. Yeah. Or if you have to go somewhere and they've installed surround sound speakers and they're like, use our sound system. I am of the mind that the sound should come from the stage and radiate.
Unless you're in a restaurant where people are eating. But I did Hugo's Frog Bar. Okay. I agree with you. The sound should be an experience. The best sound should be an experience where you're on the stage and it's coming at you.
Okay.
I love that. But that's not going to work when somebody's eating a steak or having a lovely dinner and they want conversation and vibe.
I don't want to play for someone who's eating a steak.
You don't?
No,
I love playing for people eating steaks. I do. They're just doing their thing and I just create an ambiance. I just like to weave a vibe.
Well, look, you're creating an ambiance. I don't know if you're entertaining them.
I'm not.
I get it. I get setting atmosphere in a really, really classy restaurant. That's a skill.
Yeah.
I get that. But I don't, that we're sliding away from concept of
with entertainment.
Memories.
But yeah. No, but you can make memories with that too.
Yeah.
So I always go off my intuition, and I've had so many people come up to me and say, you played this song at a steakhouse.
Yeah.
And we were literally celebrating somebody who passed away.
Sure.
That was their song. And it popped in my head. So I always have a rule, play what pops in your head.
Oh, I like that. The Keith Jarrett Coln Award for Best Gig on a Crappy Instrument. A time you had no choice but to perform on a crappy instrument, and you had to overcome the limitations, but actually turned out pretty cool.
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Okay, those gigs. And there's been so many.
Right.
And you've probably had a lot of them.
Sure.
Where there's 3 keys out on the piano.
All right.
And mainly it's out of tune. Okay, because I like to play an acoustic piano sometimes. Sometimes I do these gigs, right? And yeah, so there's like your whole left hand's out, right? Which is driving. I've got an A, a G, and it's always in my range for some reason. I don't know if it's in everybody's. But at the end of the night, I just got them to clap more to make it rhythmic, and tried to create chaos and distraction, like just mayhem. And everybody was just sang along, and I don't think anybody noticed, and I do not know how they didn't, because I was like, I'm like, that would have been because there was no option, and up here there was an A out.
Yeah.
So like down here the D was out. So that it would have been like up higher. It was like not good. It was.
Yeah.
But the fun part, and I always love weaving like a creative something, like something that challenges my brain while I'm performing, was trying to figure out different bass lines.
To move around
to work around it.
Yeah.
That's not easy.
Yeah.
You have to know the song, really know the stuff you're playing.
I find it interesting that your instincts told you to actually get the audience more involved, and you had to lean on their participation more because your instrument was limited.
Yeah.
Which maybe made a better show. But that's not going to work all the time.
No.
Right?
It doesn't work like in a steakhouse.
Yeah.
At all.
If you're half the keys are out on your piano in a steakhouse, you're just gonna sound.
You're just doing this, like there's no like bass. There's nothing.
Someone would still come up to you later and go, "You were amazing. What you did was so great."
I'm like, you're tone deaf. It's great.
Music Theory Nerd Corner.
Oh boy.
Your chance to expound on an aspect of musical theory that you particularly admire. Can be a simple concept or a complex idea.
Oh, Lord. Well, it's never going to be complex for me because to me, especially in the format of dueling pianos, because for me, the music is so back. Like, I love playing music, but it's all about the talking with your partner, the vibing the audience. For me, I don't really even think musically. I play very differently when it's like a steakhouse gig or with my band, definitely play differently.
Yeah.
And all the different genres too, right? So let's see, music theory. I don't know if this is actually answering your question or not, but like a chord progression that you can medley back and forth, like a bunch of songs, or a groove.
Like the most famous one is Sweet Home Alabama is also
that Kid Rock tune, but exactly. Werewolves of London.
So you love that. You actually enjoy how you can just.
I did, but I don't like having it planned beforehand.
Okay.
So the other night I was doing a gig with Katie Marquardt.
Yeah.
And she played Counting Stars, and then I was like, "Oh, that's Home." Right.
Wait, I'm in C. Is that right?
I do it in B, but yeah, that's right. C. Yeah. Oh, home. Let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
Right, yeah.
but counting stars too.
You want that? You just want that to happen in the moment.
I do.
Because I've got a bit where I do the Joker along with Shaggy and like Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
And like I'll get done with that, and sometimes I've done 3, and I look across I'll look at somebody across me, and in my mind I'm like, I would love it if this person had another song. I would actually would love for someone to have something that I haven't thought of.
Yeah.
That goes here, and it's just happy. You love that.
I love that, and I love the groove, keeping the groove going, especially if the dance floor is going like a DJ. So I have a lot of my tunes with the BPMs marked down.
Love that.
So
original BPMs or Des BPMs?
I mean, if I'm going to use a drum machine, original. Yeah. If I'm doing a solo show with a drum machine, original.
Okay.
Unless it's a little high energy, if it's a really ruckusy room, which I tend to not do that. My nervous system, I just don't. I don't love a solo piano show that's like really intense, where I'm just fielding like 100 people by myself.
Yeah.
I prefer a nice little space where they'll sing along, but they're also in like to do what they're doing.
Okay.
But I have the BPMs, but that doesn't even necessarily matter. I have everything listed in grooves too.
Grooves.
Groove categories, like a dance groove category, like the Michael Jackson thing when I accidentally hit that. I don't even know how that happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that when you have a drummer. It's great. Mm-hmm. A really good drummer.
So you want to be able to carry the groove on. I would actually. Oh, you know what's kind of like? I don't think I've ever said this to anybody, but it's like playing Uno, where like you're gonna play like a red. If you put a red 7 down, and then I carry the chord progression, and that's like playing a yellow 7. But then you do a different song with the same groove.
And it's a blue 7?
It'd be
Is blue in there?
It is, but at that point you play like a yellow 4. Like you're using the same color, but you change the number.
Oh, I see. From that.
So you're like playing musical Uno. Like we're each playing cards that are not the same card, but they're always connected.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I love that. First of all, I really love music and I love improvised situations. I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
I've done every kind of improv job there was, like Tony and Tina's wedding. That was all improv. The show I just wrote, The Queens of Quirk, improv, 100% improv.
Love that, yeah.
Yeah, I get bored. I need to do a bunch of different things. I cannot just sit and play piano and go do the same thing over and over again. Yeah. I have to have something new.
Yeah.
Because the songs you've been playing, we've been playing Brown Eyed Girl for centuries, I feel like. But it's not. And the song is great and people love it. But what's really magical is what the people in the audience do. What do you do every time you play Brown Eyed Girl to make it a little different?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what gold do you have out in the audience with people that you can pull?
Yeah.
Something that's spontaneous, because that's where being in the moment, that's where the joy comes from.
Sure.
And being in the moment is when everybody forgets. It's like meditation. It's another form of meditation.
You're in the zone. You're not even thinking about it anymore.
Yeah.
It just happens, yeah. And a gig goes by like that.
Yeah. And it flies by for people too.
Yeah.
And they feel better the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Which leads me to what's that next question?
Cheat codes.
Oh, cheat codes.
An aspect of your playing that you lean into in multiple situations when building a piece of music, improvising, or rescuing a bad musical situation. What's a cheat code? Everything's kind of gone to hell.
Call it out on the mic. No, I'm kidding. I'm just like, call it like see it on the mic. No.
I defaulted to doing a Chicago blues thing.
Yeah.
When I didn't know what else to do.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I would say, oh, you mean like that. So if I'm on stage and I have nothing on my piano and I don't know what, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I would talk to the audience. I wouldn't play.
You wouldn't play at all?
I wouldn't play.
You wouldn't even be like, all right, you don't even like doing walking music like that?
Okay, no.
Yeah.
I'm a polka girl. because it's bouncy and it's happy, and then and I move it up as I get more excited, and then I move it up again, and I get a little bit faster. I mean, but really,
manic polka is your
manic polka is my go-to. No, it's not. I don't know. I mean, I think that's just standard old school dueling.
But you're right. It is automatically bouncy.
Yes.
It's just interjecting this idea that this is supposed to be energy.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be energy here. You're right.
Yeah. And so, like, if I'm talking, I probably G, because then I can sing parts of it if I was, like, going to. I do that a lot, too. I just make up songs for people on the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how is your steak now?
I think it's medium rare. Like, whatever comes to my mind.
All right, this is connected. Steal this lick, a beloved musical trick that you can share with other piano players. You had some good licks when we were doing that Chicago blues thing. What
blues scales.
You're a blues scale lady?
Well, yeah, because that's where my career started, right? And that's all improv.
Yeah.
Like, I have not done anything that is set in stone in my entire career, except for the music behind Tony and Tina's wedding.
Do you feel like a blues scale is kind of set in stone, though? Or like the way you do it?
No, because I think there's ways you can move around it, in and out of it.
Right.
Like, okay, we're going to do like a E minor. So you got that thing, but you can also do a...
You went to it. Now you're in like a Dorian.
Yeah. So it's just, you know what it is? It's a 7, minor 7, in third position. Then just move up with the F sharp B D.
Yeah. See, we now you're being a Dorian dork like me. See, that's me.
Here. D Dorian.
Yeah.
You know what I do when people are like, "Can you show me one thing on the piano?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Okay, all you got to do is hit the D over and over again." I do this, and then you can hit any white note. Anyone, just do it. See? Any white note.
I'm pecking. We're Dorian dorks.
We are.
I love Dorian mode.
It's very relaxing.
I love
and
Dorian
then you
mode
can
so
hit
much.
like any chord. Listen.
Yeah. What is that? What bass line are you doing though? What are you doing?
I'm just doing like a D A C. This is my. I do this in sound healing over singing bowls because it's just really relaxing. It's
bowls, not bulls. Bowls, right?
Bowls. Yeah, no, bowls would not be relaxing.
You don't know that? Have you ever heard a bull sing?
No.
I'm going to trample you. Ow.
Yeah.
Moo music. They're playing moo music.
I'm playing moo music.
Moo music.
Instead of woo music.
Or mood music. Okay.
Yeah.
This is great. Okay. Final question. The grand finale here, Des. U.S. Department of Musical Security. If you were in charge of the United States musical scene, whole thing.
The whole thing?
Like the entire United States. You're the music czar. You're in charge. Government-appointed position. What would you decree? We need some policies. What are we putting into action?
Well, first of all, musicians' pay has not, we haven't had a raise in forever.
Okay.
Right? Number one, I think.
Okay, but you're in the government. Remember that. So are you going to do what then?
I would make music mandatory without cell phones. Like without having, I would make people go and gather together. I wouldn't make them. You can't do that. I don't know. I know nothing about the government.
But
the government section is like messing me up.
This is why, but you're in charge. You get to say these things. Now, the idea of musicians' pay is interesting to me, right?
Yeah.
Because we already have an issue with minimum wage in this country.
Right.
So we're really close to increasing minimum wage. However, does that really affect the musicians? Not quite. It would be different, right?
I think people don't
Or would a rising tide raise all boats? If there was a higher minimum wage, would that actually affect gig workers? Would that actually rise things for gig workers?
I don't know really what. I think there's a deeper issue that needs to be addressed, and I think it's understanding that your own creative energy should be like, if you decide to do it for a living, people should respect it and not think it's something you can throw away. And I think there should be more jobs for it. You know, I mean, we're heading into, it's very interesting. I don't know. We're heading into AI where things can be copied, mimicked. Yeah. But the human heart and human energy will never be duplicated.
Sure.
And really, we're only here to create, I believe. I mean, I have my belief systems, but I find the most joy in creating something, and it can be anything. Mm-hmm. Even systems. I love like Excel systems and like spreadsheets and things like that. Mm. So I just think that each person, actually, that's what I would do. I would be like, I'm not just with music. It would be with creativity.
Okay.
I would say you need to find what makes you spark joy. Mm-hmm. And then you need to do that at least 10 hours a week. Something creative, something that really brings you joy. And everybody should respect the amount of energy of your own unique imprint.
Okay.
And that's what I would do. And it would be a whole utopic world.
Okay. Utopia.
Yeah, it'd be a utopia. But what's the short?
Myopic? You almost said myopic, didn't you? How
about this, though? It would be an utopic world.
Have you read any of the works of Mr. Dan Pressfield?
No.
He did The War of Art.
No.
Awesome stuff. But he has a fascinating counterpoint to what you're saying. And I'm going to say this about these people, and they need help. People who will create a shadow symphony where they actually have a lot of patience and capacity to make something, but what they've actually made is an orchestra of drama of the people around them.
Oh.
Like, I need to have this person in conflict with this person, I'm in conflict with this person, and then I just like...
I'm the puppet master.
Yes, and they conduct this thing, and they actually put... It's why it's called a shadow symphony. It's this thing that like takes up mental energy.
Yeah, no, those are the energy suckers, I call them.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Right.
Chaos makers.
So how do you, but there's people who, good at,
there's lots of people like that.
They're good at it. They're good at, I know how this comes across, but like they're good at manipulating people.
Yeah.
And those people should be, their gifts are being misplaced in a way. Well, actually, I think that's my point. That there's a lot of people that actually put their creative impulses into things that are unhealthy.
100%. And it's because of their lack of belief in their self. That's why I would be like, no, you have to go feel this feeling. If everybody was made to create something from a little tiny seed, it grows your self-esteem. Mm-hmm. You start to see yourself in a different way. And it doesn't even matter. In all honesty, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, because then becomes this wonderful dance with yourself and your creative ideas and how to get them out and how to, it's a whole process. It's a great process.
Yeah.
Creating anything, like literally anything.
Mm-hmm. We got to create one more time.
Okay, what?
It's the last piece here. It's called Puppy in the Park. We just let some music loose, and we just let the puppy roam around the park, even if it bites something or poops.
Okay, I like it.
Should we be Dorian Dorks again?
Okay. Woof, woof. Wait, see, I already told you, I always start with talking. Okay, are we going to do something really pretty?
I'm just doing this right now.
Yeah, I like.
What a happy puppy.
It was a very happy but deep thinking puppy.
It was. That's the kind of puppy I would want.
A little deep thinker is like, I'm very happy, but I'm thinking.
Yeah. Hey, Des, this was lovely.
Thank you so much for coming to Galena.
Thank you. This was great, and thank you to our beautiful countryside. That's
right?
definitely not AI.
Yeah, it's not at all.
That's real. We can touch grass. We can go touch it.
I mean, it's a place it's a great vibe.
Is this door open? Hold on.
Yeah, go. Exactly. Galena, Illinois, people. It is beautiful here. Great tourist town. Oh, he's locked out.
Hey, thank you for tuning in to Piano Barbarians. We welcome all of your comments and questions and concerns. Email us here at pbarbs@redbeatentertainment.com. These shows are mostly recorded here in Red Beat Entertainment Studios, Red Beat Studios in North Kansas City, Missouri. If you want to hire some Piano Barbarians for an event or for a group, or you're interested in bringing Piano Barbarians to you, please reach out. We would love to chat about that. We'll see you next time.